This is the second iteration for my Graybox multiplayer level in Doom, and player speed is amped up a little bit to get through this faster. But as each team starts out in the main room, each room has a little bit added debris and props to make the aesthetic a little better. And then coming out into the first main hallway, we have some pickups as well as props here, crates, jump on, get a higher advantage point. That there will eventually be safe points for each team. So basically, the spawning area will be a safe area. So it's possible these props become irrelevant because they'll be part of the safe area. So you can't get pinned in a hallway inside your spawn from the other team, because then that's just not fun. But going into the main room, which has the most props and will continue to be the most added one. We have multiple areas with different height advantages. This is kind of like main height area because then you can see everything as people come and go. The main central area right here is just kind of a little close quarters skirmish area with multiple ways to get in and out, and containers to hide in. The other team kind of has a height advantage area as well, if they come out and they can get to this one first, or they can counteract the other team, or if they get there first, the other team can counteract them. More pickups in different areas. There's just only a couple pickups here. This is the other spawn room. Then we have area. That's not the area. We have the demon rune area, which becomes a demon aesthetic with other props. There's not much in the way of props in the demon areas. There's some weapons like the rocket launcher. This is where the demon rune will spawn, and I think it's kind of like a poison trap. Like, this will hurt you if you stand in it too long, as it's doing to my armor. But there will be a demon rune spawning in here, so this will become probably the main fighting area for a little bit when it spawns, because obviously the demon rune is very powerful and can turn the tides of a match. This is very important. All kinds of different props and stuff. And then across the way on the other side is the factory type area with pickups at different locations. Oh, wrong turn. Wrong turn. It's kind of difficult to figure out where you're going at this point, because it's this is the only area that I could get that was big enough, but it's very no texture to it, unfortunately. So there will probably be signs to point people in directions, so it doesn't get frustrating trying to find your way around. And this is the other area where we're gonna have special weapon spawns like the Gauss cannon and possibly the BFG, which is everyone's favorite weapon, and stuff like haste, the power-ups. I believe the only power-ups I'm gonna have is haste and possibly berserk, which is melee kills, because this is a snap map. I believe it's only 4-player multiplayer max, so it's gonna be 2v2, and it's that's what it could be. I mean, the level is designed to be large team deathmatch, but unfortunately with Snap Map you can only do 2v2s, so it'll be a little bit big for that, but it's a way to test it. So, but yeah, something that will be added. There will be more um, props in this main area, since this is going to be the main area where everyone first walks in and where everything keeps connecting to. So it's a big space, and it is still fairly bare right now, but it's got some multiple levels for height advantages for snipers, and then a small kind of like surface area right here, which will probably end up having a roof on it, so you can have a safe area inside the main area from the people up top, so it's not all their advantage. And signs, but the main focus I'm going to be having is this area, because it just still seems very empty. Like there's a lot of space here, so. But as of now, this is what there is, and there's been some slight adjustments to previous stuff I've put in here based on how I want the level to be with big team fights in this area, which is what it's going to be designed for, is having both 6-person teams, 12 people total, being in this area at the same time, but not being pinned down, always having something you can do to be able to get out of a difficult situation that the other team is putting you in, so they're not crushing you the whole game just because they've taken control of this area. And because it's a very big area, hopefully they won't be able to take control of it. So it's